This is the story of two ordinary families in a race to help save the planet. We're challenging them to change their habits. With the help of energy experts and their own personal coaches, each family is ready to go green. At the end of the 3-month competition, the winning family will drive away in a brand new electric car. The families are learning to go green, but can they change their lifestyles without giving up or cracking under the pressure? Find out next on The Greenest House. Last time on The Greenest House, Team Falcone pulled within 10 points of Team Edison, thanks to a stellar performance by Mark and Jaylyn. While the Falcones celebrate, the Edisons are feeling the sting.
So I hate losing. I just can't believe we lost.
You know, we need to work on communication.
Right.
You remember
Victorious.
that? That's right.
They kind of took the bull by the horns there, and they did a really good job.
What happened to the Edisons, do you think, in that one, Kim?
I wasn't there.
That's right.
I had a wedding I had to go to.
They were abandoned, in other words.
I wouldn't have abandoned them if I didn't feel they could have handled it. There was a lot of precision, a lot of detail. If it was who could build the best rain barrel, they would totally have won.
Is that it? That's all we're gonna do?
No.
That's all the pieces there are. That's all we gotta do, Daddy.
What about this part?
I don't know.
Despite the blow, the Edisons are trying to stay positive.
Yeah, and so it's exciting that it's so simple and
Yeah.
it should be easy for everyone to build one.
Meanwhile, Ben and Team Falcone are focused on their miles.
I'm just looking at one day, it's running errands, 52 miles.
Right.
What did I do? 52 miles worth.
And Carrie is still reeling from the shock of their air quality report.
Literally, I'm totally disgusted of how long we've been sucking all that stuff in. All winter long, our house is so dusty. Like, I would go and dust a bookshelf, and then the next day I would go and it would,
And so Todd's off to hardware sales to find solutions for his leaky home.
Well, I have several products on display here, and you mentioned that you were trying to seal ducts today.
Yeah, we've had duct tape sealing our ducts, and we've been...
That's one of the things that most people put around their ducts and that you see around the ducts, and really not a good product. It holds up for maybe a year or two and then it disintegrates. They do make better products, and they're called foil tape.
Okay.
It's basically aluminum foil tape for high temperatures and lower temperatures, and we stock that here and have lots of tape. So.
Good.
And the ducts are very tight then at this point. They're held together with rivets or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I think they're riveted,
together.
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
That's good. And as long as you don't have any big gaps, that's a good thing.
Okay.
We have something called Pro Seal, which is a duct sealant. Comes in a tube like this, or it also comes in caulking tubes too, if you need to get in some other tight areas.
This is exactly what we used as a demo, and so that's probably what we're looking for.
Right. How about doors and
We
things like that?
probably sealing, weather stripping around doors.
We do have weather stripping. Are you feeling anything from behind the molding at all? Have you done a test there with the house to see if you are getting any infiltration?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Usually you can just take a candle and run around by the door, and you can usually, especially on a day where it's a little breezier, and if that candle's moving, you know you got some air infiltration coming.
And we certainly have that.
We have all kinds of bulk foam in packages here, and there's a difference between them. There is a low density foam and a higher density foam. Usually the higher density foams will not absorb moisture, and usually if you got rain beating against your door or what have you, that's what you want to use. Low density, if it's interior or somewhere where water can't get to it, or a covered porch, that's a good place to use the low density foam.
Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate having you.
Yeah.
And over at the Falcones, Ben's giving the family some much-needed water coaching.
We got to be proactive. We just have to be proactive here because we're down by 10 points. And we want to kick their butts. The Edisons are, you know, they've got a few advantages. They've had a few advantages in the last challenges. But there's no reason that we can't come back and make up the deficit. We just have to work really hard because they're working really hard.
Yeah, I wonder if their kids would take bribes. Like, go flush the toilet again.
Bribing the kids. That's
Flushing
shady,
the toilet is really fun.
but it might be the kind of thinking that we need to win this competition. I'm willing to
I'm willing to do
all
whatever
options.
I can do.
No, what we really need to work on, guys, is we need to work on you guys conserving water and conserving energy, because that's what it's all about. You want to figure out ways that the whole family can really embrace this and really start trying to conserve water at every opportunity, because that's what it's going to take.
Okay.
This is your shower timer. It's a fiendish device. You will learn to hate it. No, I'm kidding. It actually isn't that bad.
I see it has a start-stop, so does that mean that...
We have to be honest.
No, that means that if I shut off the water while I'm lathering up my hair or something,
right,
I can hit the stop button.
Exactly.
And then start again when I turn it on.
Again. Yes, you can. That's kind of cool. You guys can pretend like you're MacGyver and the bomb's going to go off and your mission is to go ahead and take a 5-minute shower, should you choose to accept. So that's it's going to be a pretty big challenge. I feel like you guys really are going to get this. I think we are. I feel like it's not. I
think we can totally reduce from what we were doing. I think give me that back so I can make a few more check marks. Did I say 6? I think we do 8 loads a week.
8 loads a week. Get back to 2. Fidel thinks she's hot over there, giving the Edisons lots of good advice. She keeps telling me that they're doing so great, they're gonna win.
Yeah, whatever. She's a smack talker.
See, and we can't let them win. We gotta prove them wrong.
Meanwhile, over at the Edisons, Kim is keeping an eagle eye on Todd and Carrie's water use.
What's this, Carrie?
I don't know. Oh, it broke.
It did?
Yeah.
Stop timing now?
Yeah, it just stopped timing.
Battery?
I have no idea. But I couldn't figure out how to get in there. We have a clock in our bathroom and we've been...
Oh, nice.
I just stare at that. The problem is if it gets too steamy, I can't see. I'm like, what time is it?
Oh my God.
It's true.
If it's too steamy, it's time to get out.
But he doesn't, he literally just gets in and gets wet and gets out. Like, he doesn't, like, soap
use
up.
soap.
And you
Yes,
don't
I do.
condition.
I soap my body. See, I multitask too. I go to the bathroom when I'm in there. And then,
Nice. Good to know.
so.
My favorite thing, though, is if the kids get in with me.
Then you're showering.
Then I can be a little bit longer. Because then it's like...
You took their 5 minutes.
Right. So then I have a little bit longer. So at most, like 8 minutes.
Now, today I showered with Alden.
Good job.
Yeah.
And, it takes at least a minute. I'd say a minute and 30 seconds for the water to heat up. So that's part of the 5 minutes. And then I showered with Alden. And with the water heating up and showering with Alden, we were done in 4 minutes.
Right.
In fact, I was done in 3 minutes. And then I said, 1 more minute, Alden. And gave him another minute, and we were done in.
But see, he doesn't wash his hair or anything. And so
I had to shave my legs and...
Coming up, the buzzer sounds.
Are you in the washer and dryer?
And the teams are out of the gates in the in-home energy challenge.
Look in the bathroom.
To get a better idea of where the electrical sinkholes are in their homes, both teams get revved up for the in-home energy challenge. Winners of the in-home challenges won't be announced until the end of the competition.
What we're going to do to start out the challenge is we want you to figure out how much energy your home is using.
Anything in the house that is using electricity, we're going to try and unplug. You see?
Well,
you
score,
see
we
it,
already started because we unplugged that.
They creep into your home silently. You can't see them, you can't smell them, but phantoms are haunting your home, and they only have one way in, through your outlets. If you leave appliances plugged in when you're not using them, then you're using phantom power, which is slowly racking up both your electricity bill
I did another slowdown.
and your carbon dioxide emissions.
Uh-oh.
Look in the bathroom real quick. I don't think there's anything plugged in there.
Nope, we're good.
It's definitely slowing down now.
They're everywhere, and it's amazing where you'll find them.
Are you in the washer and dryer?
Oh my God, yeah, hold me for a second. I'm going head in.
The only way to measure a home's overall electricity use is to unplug everything.
I want Todd's job.
Yeah, don't do that. Whoever's doing that, just don't.
It's moving so slow, I don't know.
So, what we're going to have you do next is plug things back in, and as you're doing it, you're going to measure the amount of watts that they're using.
We have 2 kilowatt meters. You plug one of these into the wall, and then we plug our object into it, and then turn it on, and record how much it's using when it's on.
1, 2, 3, power!
And go.
The teams are shocked to discover what the biggest energy culprits are. Even the lowly toaster oven sucks up a whopping 1,480 watts of electricity. For Carrie, the challenge is all about speed.
It's a race, honey.
To get an idea of the total energy use in their houses, both teams need to take 2 different measurements, one when an appliance is off and one when it's on.
It goes up to 4 and then comes back down to 3.
Is it stop?
Yes.
13.
681.
As the Falcones struggle to get a better read on the big picture, over at the Edisons, there's a nasty shock in store for Carrie.
Oh, that was Todd. That's everything. You want me to turn things on right now?
Carrie was so focused on being quick that she forgot to take 2 measurements.
Okay. So...
And now they have to do it all over again. And so it's back under the desk for Carrie.
I don't even know what this is.
2 calculations. One is the phantom pull, that's when it's off, and one is when it's on.
Oh God, look at it climb.
Wow.
1,220.
As Team Falcone tests their last outlet, Team Edison finds out they're not done yet. Todd forgot an outlet in the laundry room.
I wasn't on the unplugged part, so I can't watch everything that was unplugged.
Why did you not check? Go check it real quick.
Yeah. We had 30 seconds to your time.
Yeah.
Took you 34 seconds.
10.
Todd's not giving Carrie any slack.
Yeah, I totally screwed that up, honey. Because I thought they just wanted our phantom signals, not our on
We
signals.
covered that.
I must
We
have
covered
been-
that
I was
before we
peanut
went,
buttering
before we
all-
left.
Alden, I think.
2 readings.
I totally missed it, sorry.
After the numbers are in, both teams analyze the results and strategize about how to cut back on their essential peak electrical use.
So the essentials is obviously our freezer, our fridge,
The washer.
the washer, the dryer, toaster. Is that really $14.84?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why
Is
we're
that
not going to
amazing?
use that.
That's crazy.
1,220.
Yeah, so over 1 kW for the microwave. Even though the microwave uses it seems like it uses a fair amount of energy, and for a smaller electrical appliance that plugs into a 120 volt outlet, it does. But compared to a big electric oven, or compared to even using the gas, it's still fairly energy efficient.
160.
Their goal will be to stay under this number for the rest of the competition.
All right, we got everything.
Yeah, I think we have everything.
Okay, we're at 3,699 now.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
$4.50 without the toaster, $19.34 with the toaster.
Coming up, Ben and Kim go digging for information to help their teams.
If I get a hernia, I'm billing you guys.
So here's diapers.
The 20% reduction in weekly miles is proving to be a major challenge for Team Edison, and not just for Todd.
I think the most anxiety I have going into the competition is that I'm gonna lose some of the access to my vehicle. I'm excited about our chances. I've got a good personal trainer in my wife. Where are you going? Pilates, and then you always complain, blah, 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 while you're out playing.
What? Dude, Pilates is not playing. It's torture. They put you on these little machines and they stretch
Oh my
you.
God, it's so easy. Last few
Oh, I
days.
don't have a car. Do you have a car, Daddy?
Yeah, but you can't use my miles.
Well, I got to now.
No, you don't. You can take a bus or
I don't
ride
have
a
enough
bike.
time. I got 15 minutes.
Well, you can ride a bike. If you ride fast, you can make it in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll even let you ride my new bike. They're Haven bikes. Yeah.
Daddy, I need your keys.
You can't use my miles, honey. I'll give you my bus pass. Although maybe that's illegal.
But the road rally has been liberating for Team Falcone.
Since then, we've gone on 2 bike rides. Nicholas took her to her friend's house, took her to the bus, walked her to her friend's house, came back home on the bus. And then last night, Nicholas, Lena, and I biked to the grocery store to get dinner stuff and biked home. So like that's only been how many days? Like 5 days since then that we've done all of this stuff.
And now, both teams prepare to be challenged in one more area, waste. And so, the coaches deliver a crash course in trash.
I guess I'm concerned that I'll find out what a terrible, consumer and wasteful consumer not only I am, but my family is.
We recycle. We've always recycled, and there's our recycle bins over there, and we have a compost bin that we sort of know how to use.
Are you kidding? We don't know how to use that.
Oh, yes, we do.
I put stuff in there.
I have the instructions in my recycling file.
We kind of know how to do that.
We'll start that this coming week.
Really, I think we've been talking about it for so long now. It's just time to actually put some action to our words now.
Yeah, really.
It's kind of ridiculous how wasteful we are and how unaware we are, and it's time to make some changes.
Okay, so we are gathered here today to find out what we can and can't recycle out of your trash. So this one we have to break into, but let's just sort through what's on top.
So here's diapers.
Mm-hmm.
Here's part of a carpet
remnant
pad.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't dig.
I'm not going too far. I do need to see what's in there.
So what were you guys going to do with this trash can? There's a lot of stuff in it that we could, I'm sure you guys know we could recycle. It's paper. Mm-hmm. You know, you guys know we could recycle that.
Honestly, I think this would end up just getting thrown away. Yeah. Just because we didn't want to go through the trouble of sorting it.
All paper is going to be recyclable, even glossy paper.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff in your garbage that can actually go in your food waste.
Many areas of the country now offer food waste recycling as well as regular curbside recycling pickup. Food waste composting can dramatically reduce the amount of garbage you produce.
So you can put food scraps in here, the Tetra Packs, which will be soy milk, or sometimes it's like chicken broth, or these can go in there. You don't have to remove the little plastic lid. They actually will do that right there. You can put any paper products.
What about this wax paper?
Fine. All of this lint can go right into your food waste container. So this does not need to be garbage at all.
And then with glass bottles, you guys are doing a good job of recycling the glass bottle, but we've got to take the lids off. Pretty much because those are 2 different types of materials.
Okay.
What about this plastic? What would you guys do with that?
This plastic is always confusing for
Well,
me.
it's changed.
Yeah,
it just got more simple as far as...
It's every number.
SSC takes all types of
1
plastic.
through 7.
Toss that in there.
All right.
The one-time use, you know, you might have at a party, those are recyclable.
I don't see a
number.
recycle thing on it.
Attractive number 4 written in purple there, so we know we can get rid of that.
Even those lids, huh?
Even the coffee lids, yeah, which is really good to know.
All right, so what do we have in this little Pandora's box of recyclable product, Mark?
It looks like I'm in trouble here.
Looks like I just busted your whole family. You got environmentally friendly detergent, and then you went ahead and threw it away. And you're done. You guys, come on, you know better. Of course you know better. It's eco-sense.
We're, as much as we can, we try to be really conscious of what are we buying and what are we not buying.
So you're doing what's called pre-cycling.
Pre-cycling is the best.
When you go to the store, you're thinking, what type of garbage is this going to have at the end of its life cycle or after I use the product inside?
Right.
All this packaging right here is just for some soap you guys got. So there's still a lot of packaging there. We're going to recycle it, but it's still better to reduce the packaging in the first place.
Okay,
now,
so let's
keep in mind this is 2 weeks of garbage.
So do you have garbage pickup every other week?
Every other week.
Okay, well we're going to get you down to once a month.
Oh wow, that sounds awesome. Are you serious?
Yep.
Recycling differs around the country. Check with earth911.com to find out what's available near you. Coming up, surprises are in store when both homes get energy monitors.
Oh! That was significant.
Whoa!
Power cost energy monitors are a handy tool that will help the teams keep an eye on their electrical use.
So I noticed you have your energy monitor set up.
do.
So it tells you the amount of energy you're using, and it tells you, doesn't it also give you the amount of money that it's costing?
It can if we
You just change
we change the setting. That's right.
So it has the
But
rate
otherwise
set.
it has the kilowatts per hour. And
Cool. So right now, not a lot going on. You don't have a lot of lights on. Nothing's cooking in the kitchen. I know there's just like one computer on in the office.
That's right.
And so the Carrie should be starting her hair dryer soon.
Oh, there it goes. You can see it went up by 1 kilowatt.
Yeah, because it was, wow.
Yeah. And I actually have to do drying. So let's see how this affects it.
So it seems to take a second to register.
Oh! That was significant.
Whoa!
7.
Yeah.
7 kilowatts.
Wow.
Now, if I go and toast some bread too,
We're gonna blow it up.
yeah, we're gonna be out of control. I think I've seen it as much as about 13 to 15 though. Yeah, it made me really think about what we had going on.
Right.
Certainly.
Over at the Falcones, the family is also startled by what their energy monitor reveals.
This is something that tells you exactly how much energy you guys are using, real-time data. So if we just like turn the toaster oven on, we should get a little bit of a power spike. Oh, there we go! Wow, look at that. Let's do the microwave for a minute.
All right, see what happens.
And there we go, a 600-watt jump. Let's have Alina turn the dryer on.
3.3.
Whoa! Look at that spike!
Okay. 23 cents.
23 cents per hour. It adds up in a big hurry.
As the 5-minute shower challenge heats up, Team Falcone is in agreement on who the strongest link is.
I think my mom's gonna help me the most.
My mom. She really wants to win.
I am gonna catch Alina in the act.
But Jaylyn has a hard time keeping the kids on track.
Alina, not the person we would expect. Alina! You've been in the shower for 7 minutes.
What?
You've been in the shower for 7 minutes.
Okay.
No, I would not have expected Alina to be the one.
So how do you guys think you're doing with the water reduction?
I think we're doing pretty good.
Do you?
Yeah, we're all sticking to the 5-minute showers.
Yeah, everybody's able to do it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm usually right around 3.5 minutes.
Thought Nicholas would have a really hard time getting anything done in 5 minutes, and I'm surprised. 2 showers he's had now that are only 5 minutes long.
I usually like taking half an hour or 20-minute showers. Yesterday morning I went over the limit. I went for a 6-minute shower. Just couldn't move fast enough.
Next time, on the Greenest House, the teams haul their garbage around town and test their new skills and knowledge at the Community Green event.